This is the YouTuber Jschlatt, and to everyone's surprise, he's been spending the past year working on a Christmas album. And here's the thing, it's actually pretty good. Let's talk about all the work that he put into this album and how this YouTuber made the most talked about Christmas album in recent history. Not that many Christmas albums have been releasing in recent years with this many people talking about it online. On my Christmas video, there were so many comments mentioning the Jschlatt album, mostly ironically, at least I thought, but then the album came out and I listened to it and it's actually incredibly well done. Jschlatt is a mostly gaming YouTuber / streamer, and the only other time we've heard him sing was his cover of My Way by Frank Sinatra. Now, for this cover, he just ripped off the instrumental off YouTube and sang over it like most of us would do. But this video got taken down for blatant copyright infringement. So how do you get around this to actually upload a cover on YouTube and to streaming platforms? Well, there are two aspects of a song that are protected with copyright: the songwriting and the master. The actual audio file is copyrighted, as well as the melodies, chord progression, and lyrics. Because Jschlatt just downloaded the instrumental off of YouTube, he used the copyrighted master, the audio file. So simple, just get a bunch of musician buddies to record it so you own the master. Well, not quite. The writing too is copyrighted, so Jschlatt had to buy the rights to use the melodies of the copyrighted songs, then hire an arranger to take the original song and write out each part of it for sheet music. This is what probably took the most amount of time and a good chunk of the money. The arranger gives the sheet music to Jschlatt, and Jschlatt hires professional musicians, like an entire orchestra, to then record this music. This means studio time, and in LA, this means a lot of money. Then finally, after all of that work and all that time, Jschlatt finally has to sing over it. And for that, he hires a professional singing coach in LA who also taught the likes of Billie Eilish and other high-profile vocalists. And it paid off. He's no Frank Sinatra, but man, I'm a baritone. I've been learning for over a year how to sing, and this guy's got me beat. Just check out this clip.
Of the year.
Is it Adele? No, but he has vibrato, and that's hard. It seems to come down to this. He genuinely was passionate about making something special. He thought it would be funny to do, but clearly he's proud of it, and for good reason. It's getting people to talk about a Christmas album again. Artists sometimes come out with singles, but a Christmas album? Since Michael Bublé, there hasn't been much discussion over it. Jschlatt is proving himself to be a pretty competent vocalist considering he made his fame screaming into a Logitech webcam on Minecraft.
This is going to be the best stream of all time. Best stream of all time. Yeah.
I think people are connecting with more than just his voice here, however. As mentioned in my Christmas video, this holiday, and hence its music, is very nostalgia-based. This works heavily in his favor here. Jschlatt became very popular in 2020, which is only 4 years in the past, but we have a lot of nostalgia for it because it was such a weird and set-apart time in our lives, where most of what we did was just consume entertainment in our homes. People my age were the main demographic for this content. 4 years ago, we were just starting high school as freshmen in the middle of a pandemic. We were stressed and scared of the uncertainty, but we all remember how we could escape all of that and watch YouTube. Now, when this album is releasing, us who started freshmen in 2020 are now graduated, and most of us going to college. So not only is he doing covers of the classic of the classics, but in another way, Jschlatt himself is a classic to us, and very comforting. Him and other YouTubers let us forget about what's going on all around us when it gets a little bit too much. What a better voice to sing about the cozy holiday full of love and joy. Jschlatt managed to avoid the common complaints about modern Christmas music. It was recorded with live musicians in a room arranged specifically for them. It was a true homage to the classics. It's clear with the care Jschlatt showed that he has immense respect for these classics. He made it clear he didn't like Michael Bublé or Mariah Carey or really any modern Christmas music. Look at the waveform for this album compared to Ariana and Mariah Carey. You can see the mastering chain isn't squashing the tracks and the dynamics are still intact. This clearly is not a cash grab like a lot of YouTuber music. It's very clear he's going to lose a lot of money on this, probably. These aren't direct copies of the originals. He finds ways to shape them and make them into his own. It was a passion project. And that's what comes out most here. He delegated everything he didn't know how to do to the right people, and what he actually needed to do on his end, he took the time and he learned it. It's clear this paid off. It's been out for 3 days, and the time of this recording, these are how many streams it has just on Spotify. I want to mention this again. This guy is not a musician, he's a YouTuber, and I think it shows that with the right attention and care, YouTuber music can actually be pretty good despite the bad apples. Now, I just wanted to hop on here quick and talk about this because I thought it was really interesting and really fascinating, the amount of good responses coming from this album in his comments, and people clearly are talking about it. People clearly like it. And I think it's really fascinating how other mediums really seep into music. Like, this is a guy that had no really affiliations with anything relating to music, really. But I'm excited to see how over this holiday season, how the album grows, what kind of stats it reaches, if it gets on any Hot 100 charts. This is not the video for the week. I will have another video or two coming out this week still. I just wanted to get your perspective on it because I don't know how many of you guys that watch my videos watch Jschlatt. So if you are a fan of Jschlatt, what do you think of the album? If you're not, listen to it. What do you think? I'll be back to my normal schedule on Sunday. Sunday morning is when I'll be uploading a new video. Let me know in the comments what kind of topics you guys want to see in upcoming videos. I'd love to get your input on that. Like, subscribe, comment, engage, all of that boosts impressions. We're at 4,000 subscribers right now, so I'd love to see where we can get in a month. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one.